So my job as a photographer is really to create something then that they can't get from an automatic camera. Right to the bottom. The problem is when I'm working outside, this is a beautiful parasail here. It will pick up the wind and just take off. I want just that little kiss of the fingers. Shoulder a little bit forward. Probably going to drop that one. I want just that. Alright. So, I want just that. How to place the light. This is going to be always based on where the model is looking in general. So still shooting at f8 at a 60th of a second. Not true, I should meter this and check it, but I have pretty good amount of faith that this is going to be the right amount of light output. So it's looking great. Could you bring your shoulder around to me a little bit more? Good, good. Go ahead, give me some attitude there. Yes, good. All right, and with enough. Now bring your body slowly around to me. Good. Okay. Well, now this being a white line softbox, still having the diffuser but no longer having the reflector, means that I'm going to lose another approximately f-stop and, well, definitely an f-stop, maybe even an f-stop and a half. That would go up about 8 feet. And even with this medium softbox on here, the system is pretty stable. I could even mount this even lower to bring the weight down further. That would go up about 8. Alright, good. We're going to have you this time, both hands even on your hips. Good. We're going to have you bring your body around a little bit more to me this way. And take a baby step backwards. Good, right there. Alright. On this side, I keep noticing that some of the people are just not reading to confirm I'm at f8.3. Frankly, it's okay for you to warn me that you're going to kid. Okay, good. Feet over to the How about a nice smile for me? Okay, so frankly we're going to move away from this area here. Now, moving it closer actually increases the size of my light source above her head other than that wall there. So I bring my camera position up. So and I like it better like this. And I can't see it coming up in the camera there. F11, 500th of a second. All right, how about a big smile? Good. All right, can we fix your hair because it's blowing a little in your face? Beautiful. Good. Yeah, you got a crazy one there. Good. Okay, but admittedly, this is not going to be the type of lighting that I generally want on this young lady. Even though she can withstand the harsher shadows because she's not hiding any ugly wrinkles or something. Let's switch that out. Just put this softbox right on. The main thing I watch out for when I'm putting the softbox on and off is this flash tube just pulls straight out to replace it. So if I pull it straight out and it hits the floor, I just spent 100 krona, or basically $100, excuse me. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was 100 krona. Sorry. I'm going to need to turn the power up. So, aiming it straight at her. And I've got f8.1 at loose. To give you an idea, I changed from a reflector, bare reflector, to this, ate up 2 f-stops. We're back to f11 exactly. So now we'll do the same shot.
What shutter time did you work with?
Well, I'm working with 500th of a second.
500?
Yeah, because I know that the sky is going to be rich and dark in that way. I assume it at least from looking at.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Yeah.
It looks like it looks.
Right. And we know that typically when we take pictures, because the sky is technically overexposed, and our eyes do a better job of putting basically like a polarized filter in that we don't digest it the way that we do when we take pictures. And the pictures generally come back with a white sky. And again, since that's what everybody else gets when they get their automatic exposure, click, 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 this is where if I give them a picture with blue skies, they don't look at it and say, oh, that high power equipment made blue skies. They just know that my picture looks prettier. And I could go back to a white sky shot and I can trace all the people out and bring up the contrast in the sky like anybody else can, but I don't want to spend my time doing that. I'd rather be sitting around counting money and drinking beer than just working on, Photoshop all the time. So basically now we're going to do the same shot, but remember, we're going to now have our light sources much further away. It's almost exactly opposite the light that we're getting here on our face. But this light, we're not really seeing so much of this because at a 500th of a second at f11, we're barely, it's like a little fill light over here. But that's going to be fine because this is our primary light, nice soft light source. And let me get you to put this arm all the way out like this. Okay. And I really want you to put this arm out more like this. Lean into the pole a little bit. Exactly. Alright. I haven't been really working with this young lady so much on poses and stuff because we all would love to see the nice S shapes and things, but we just don't have a lot of time together. And so I hope you forgive me for taking it a little bit lightly in that regard. But I know she will appreciate that extra little bit. Good. All right, now a big smile. Good. Good. And now I'm going to do a close-up of that beautiful smile. Nice eyes. It's telling me wait for my PC. Is the PC downloading or something? Yeah, it's still popping them up? Uh-huh. Okay. Beautiful. The grayness is sticking up on my head. Yes, it's true. Okay. So, basically, we could do a lot in this environment. We could bring the lights over here. We can again decide whether we want to bring up more fill light, more ambient light. We have a lot of choices. We could also go back to the studio at this point, or you guys could ask me some questions or throw out a challenge like, what if she was here or something like that? Because we do still have some time left from our planned time.
Yes, half past maximum.
Yeah. I know we don't have a lot, but
No.
yes. Thank you for coming. I hope I gave some tips that help out. Typically when we take pictures, because